Alrighty then, gamers. You already know, the last day of the year. In fact, the last 6 hours, give or take, if you reside in the Eurolands at the moment. And we're going for that last sweet one more before we move on from 2023 to 2024. Before we get any further, I'd personally like to extend my most heartfelt thanks to everyone who was involved in making, in watching, or in playing in our humble little show match event previously this year. So one more Bounty Hunters First to 7 show match event open to all skill levels and regions. And the name of the game tonight is, of course, Guilty Gear Strive. I'm your usual host, Kyuke, and with me on the mic today is one of our super active regulars throughout the 2023, Pokey from the German FGC. Hello, hello.
Hello, I'm happy to be here for the last one on 2023.
Hell yeah.
Regarding to what you said before, I just want to give you a thank you back for just organizing this almost every week when not something just like came in the ways for your personal stuff and so on. It's just really great what you just do every week for the community.
Yeah, it's not all for, there are some selfish reasons as well, because, I just personally like casting, that's it, and Bounty Hunters has been my little pet project to become a better caster. But yeah, I do love that I can, give people some value on the side as well, and we'll keep doing that we'll keep doing this for the foreseeable future. 2024 should be pretty much filled with Bounty Hunters cast as well. By the way, how was your fighting game year in terms of, competitive stuff and everything?
Oh, there was ups and downs, at least. I strive, I think I started the year with the main crisis until I don't know when I started completely focusing on Anji.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, then there was a bit Street Fighter in between, having some fun with Geef. And yeah, that's pretty much... No, I'm very much in Grand Blue currently, so I haven't played Strive that much lately.
Yeah,
I noticed that when I played some sets lately that there's a lot gone now, since Grand Blue is very much different, and I noticed my mental issues recently.
Mm-hmm.
Very hard.
It's pretty good to, visit all the, newer games that come out. I think you always take a decent amount of fundamentals or new things from game to game. So even if your main game on the long term tends to be whatever, in this case, I guess, like Strive, it's good to take a little detour here and there. For me, this year was super cool because I was able to push myself as a competitor in Guilty Gear Xrd, which is still technically my main game. Was able to, beat players I couldn't beat before. Was able to perform better than ever in that game. But also with Strive, it's probably not a secret that Season 2 wasn't really my season, and at the start of Season 3, I started playing this game way more competitively and not just casting it, and it's been a great Guilty Gear year for me, for sure. Alright, but we should probably take a quick look-see at the roster before we start. Let's start from the top. So from the first matchup slot, we got, I think this is the first time we see Kuzgun, or Kuzgun? I'm not actually sure how to pronounce their name. But Elfeld player bringing the new character on the table. Only Elfeld tonight. We actually, let me hop onto this view. So we had we did have a different player playing against Kuzgun but they unfortunately got sick, and we got a little bit of a quick fix.
Okay, that's funny.
Yes, it's actually funny. I was like, just before the cast, I was asking Neat, can we have like a bandage sort of a deal on top of the card that we already have? And she was like, yep, coming up. So we put a little bandage there, and we got Epic Gamer baked into
with a good tape.
Yeah, Epic Gamer baked into the event. On the second slot, we got Dr. Sweg making a comeback. So this was was it a couple events ago, or was it even previous event? It's been rather recently that Dr. Sweg has not only entered the Finnish FGC, but also Bounty Hunters. They had a really tough debut match against, who was it? It was one of our, let me actually check. It was one of our against, yeah, it was against Gas, and it was super tight. It's gonna be perhaps, not gonna say easier this time. Sweg is gonna go against none other than the showman Radune, which is often gonna be a different kind of experience. You really gotta be ready for Radune, because it can be over really fast. On the third matchup slot, we're looking at a Jack-O mirror. I think perhaps the first Jack-O mirror ever that I get to cast on Bounty Hunters. At least I can't remember if I've ever casted any. But this one's gonna be Decoy Snail versus Kianator. A couple of the few Jack-O players still actively on the roster.
This set is going to be something else.
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fireworks.
Either it's just like minion beach ball or so, or I don't know what the other part would be. Could be very much minion beach ball.
Probably a lot of, interesting RPS. Of course, like you have two characters that can throw junk at each other at a moment's notice, and both can, of course, probably, it's gonna be, where to find the angle, where to find the minion parries, and who gets the set play going first. Probably pretty difficult to follow what's going on in this screen. I really hope the colors are pretty different from each other. Pink and blue. It should be good. Should be good. Yeah. Holy Jack-O mirror indeed. In the fourth slot, we got FishMan making a comeback on Chip against Blue Ram. Let's see. I wanna refresh my memory. Blue has been doing pretty decent. Yeah, last of Blue was a pretty decent win against Jen Elfelt, and it's always a little bit of a mix-up because we have a player called Blues as well as Blue.
I think Blue is also one of the currently more active persons on the Dach server for our German-speaking community server.
Yeah. As
far as I know.
Yeah, I've seen Blue doing extremely well. I can't even remember a time I casted a Blue where they lost a match. So, yeah, that's already saying something. Looking forward to that one a lot. Then the big boy quotation matchups of the evening. On the fifth slot, we got none other than ZoKHiZ Leo. One of the top Finnish players, gonna be facing Whammel Bridget tonight. Whammel's been really on a roll. Whammel, another name who I can't remember if I've casted a game for a very long time where she lost. So this should probably be Whammel's hardest match on Bounty Hunters so far.
Whammel is pretty good. They have kind of an arc going on where she has very good download capacity of her opponent in like a few games, and it's very hard to to defeat her.
Yeah, for sure.
So,
I'm not sure.
Also, somewhere above intermediate level at least.
Mm-mm-mm. So in a sense, I think this would be an underdog match for Whammel, but everything and anything can happen, and I'm not sure if ZoKHiZ actually has decent amount of Bridget experience or not. I don't think we have too many Bridget players in the Finnish FGC available to play very often, so could be one of those matchups that is, you know, an Achilles heel of sorts for ZoK. I guess we're gonna find out. And then at the end of the event on the 6th slot, we got your boy Pokey, of course, going against Voltan.
Yeah.
Hope the stick carries through. I think you said you had some stick issues here and there.
Not stick, more button.
Yeah, button. It's it is what it is in the competitive sport of fighting games. We use those equipments so often, and you know it's pretty common to go through like a couple of buttons or even a lever per year if you're super active using your equipment.
I just hope I don't need a new one. I bought already 2 controllers this year.
Yeah. Speaking of, I could use a new controller for myself, or a second controller. I'm actually surprised that my current controller has carried me so far. I think I bought my controller from Japan, and that was like, how many years? 6 years ago? I've done very little maintenance on the thing as well, just a couple of buttons. But yeah, let me actually message the first matchup slot players, let them know it's a go time. So let's hop back to this picture. So Kuzgun. An Epic Gamer for the first time in the first matchup slot. I think Epic Gamer usually has a pretty tight schedule and has to be scheduled towards the end of the event, but has a day off today, so we can play his match at the start.
Excel against Alpha. I don't know, it feels like this will probably be easier for the Excel player, since even though Alpha has pretty fast run speed, it's still kind of hard with the more slower buttons to get in, which have more reach, but in trade-off the startup. Also with a new projectile, which is very interesting from Excel. It has a lot of hits.
Yeah, I think the projectile might actually be one of the best tools in a matchup like this, depending on how it interacts with Axel's stuff. Because not a whole lot of characters can actually do anything from like a full screen distance. Elfeld is one of the few. Like you're a fireball character that can technically get some value. It's not like Elfeld gets to, you know, go in with the shot, and you would often, I guess, much rather miss the shot rather than hit it, so it comes back delayed and you can actually go in. But to do that, you would have to like miss it by being really close to Axel, and getting to that position is gonna be kind of tough. Axel's usually like, you can back yourself to full screen and Axel will probably allow that, but getting to that mid-screen distance or mid-close-ish distance is very, very hard against Axel.
Yeah, also, regarding the projectile, I think I see a huge problem with Rensen against that, since Rensen beats like almost every projectile.
Yeah, that as well. It's probably like air fireballs might be pretty good, because like, of course, Rensen has the ground covered, but has a little bit of a blind spot very far in the sky is where Axel usually would have to make some sort of a hard read, perhaps like be at a proper spacing and then use buttons like 6K, for instance, or air to airs, which are often like hard read or open up Axel to different kinds of approaches. We got Kuzgun ready in the lobby, still waiting for Mr. Epic Gamer. One thing for certain, if Elfeld gets in on Axel, it's gonna be really fun times for Elfeld. Elfeld, really great mix-up character, especially against characters without DP. and Axel, the only reversal Axel has is reversal super. You would much rather have like a reversal DP always available against Elfelt. I'd say Elfelt's like biggest weakness is that it's a little hard for her to get her like mix-up game started against DP characters, because there's a lot of gaps you can DP. Once the Rekka lands, at that point it doesn't really matter who you're playing against. You can do airtight mix-ups and it's really hard to escape. If you get to that point, Elfelt probably has everything that she wants. But against a character like Axel, yeah, I think you gotta work a little to get there.
Yeah.
I think initially Epic Gamer was also meaning to play Elfelt, but switched up slightly last minute, wanted to play Axel instead. That said, Epic Gamer should have a little bit of Elfelt experience himself, so probably knows what to expect. The thing is, like, even if you know it's coming, you're gonna be guessing just like everybody else against the Rekka. Highs, lows, you let a reset through, she gets to mix you again. It's kind of tough. Very offensive oriented character for sure, and really happy to get to see more Elfelt, because she's been out for such a little time. All right, I think we have Epic Gamer in the lobby as well, and we're pretty much ready to rock the first matchup of the evening. First matchup of the evening for the last event of 2023. Oh boy, it's especially after that Christmas break, I'm primed and ready to cast some Guilty Gear. It's been a little bit of a break here for many of us. Alrighty then, Kuzgun from Turkey, Epic Gamer from Israel. Let's see how it's gonna be. The offensive potential of Elfelt against the keep away potential of Axel. Oh yeah, almost forgot that Axel actually got a new move as well. The what's it called? The
Tornado.
Yeah.
I don't know true name. It's just for tornado for me.
Is whistling something? I forgot.
I'm very surprised how active the move is. It has a full second at least. It stays there for a full second at least.
Yeah.
I have to say that.
It's,
I can't spin through that.
Yeah. It kind of you can have like two different versions of it. If you let it go instantly, it stays on the screen for a much shorter duration and is kind of like. I think it's the non-charged version is kind of okay tool to prevent them from instant air dashing in. If you fully charge it, it stays, like you said, in there for a very long time.
Which excess of actually very easy chances allowed whoever to just let it stay long there, since he is almost at mid to far range and you have enough time to set it up against most characters. Also nice conversion into the projectile right now and finishing off with 2H. I have to say that you can at least use it in combos is very interesting.
Ooh, right from the get-go, the red wild assault ready to be unleashed from Axel, the most interesting character, or like a couple of characters who are kind of keep. Oh, but here we go. We were talking about that.
Damn!
Oh, I got the tech. Kuzgun got the tech.
I think that was the option select that Elfelt has. Elfelt has a super option select after a Rekka to beat reversals.
It's a really cool
nice
feature.
anti-air, but not kind of picking up.
Did the Rekka. A couple of resets. One more.
Bursts out. 60 put. Nice trade. Gets instantly burst out. Projectile. Another projectile. Just now, good. Just some zoning to get in.
Ooh,
and nice. Good jump.
Yeah, I was actually expecting this for the air projectiles to come out. The way that Kuzgun used the air projectiles that round, it's really a spot that Axel has some difficulties accessing. My frame trap into snail.
Oh, yeah, but not quite getting the pick up.
Here we go. BMB conversion. Doubles up into Rector Pressure. RC
Oh, below.
Alright, not getting a hard knockdown here, so gonna favor Epic Gamer.
Oh, 6 piece with 6H. And the reversal on the close slash, I think it was. A bit too early with the command grab. Unfortunately. And the low does enough damage for the first game to go to Epic Gamer.
Alright. 1-0 for Epic Gamer. It was really damn close though.
Duel 1.
Lots of different angles being utilized by both players so far. Missing it. Ooh, big counter hit. Immediately goes into the burst, keeping the corner position. Is that a full charge? So the tornado gonna dissipate.
No, I don't think it was. Why does the start of him just like sound a bit Christmassy? Oh, it still gets hit by the projectile.
Like I said earlier, it's actually probably a favorable thing for you to miss your shot with Elfalt, because like it's gonna come back. Oh, okay. It's a misfire, and this is gonna be very minus.
Oh, and not ready for the command grab.
One of the slowest reversal supers and extremely minus on block there for Elfalt.
It's almost like fouls where you can just meaty close it and still you can block it.
Yeah, pretty much. So if
But
you're...
I think not that much at least. But I also know it has a very bad hitbox. It has like a bit to the sides, but definitely not high up.
Yeah, it's gonna like just in front of her.
A normal jump is high enough from almost every character except I think Gold Lewis or so to just high profile the super. It just not has that great of a hitbox.
Ooh, I wonder what... I think Epic Gamer wanted to do a deflect shield there, but got crossed by Kuzgun.
Oh, gets hit by the download into a C6H and nice confirm into the berry.
The Wrecker Pressure. Once you get there, I really hope that Epic Gamer has the 50 meter to answer. Kuzgun with a little bit of a advantage going into this round.
Good 6B.
Overall,
But
really...
gets sadly back thrown. Oh, good Oki and no dash.
Nice, so
Again,
ready. I think Kuzgun so far hasn't missed a single anti-air attempt with that 6B. And not just the anti-airs, but also stuff like far slashes and 6 heavies from Epic Gamer. And again! Good burst though, putting Kuzgun in the corner.
Oh, not getting the pickup.
Last
Nice.
hit, OTG is gonna do it. Damn, Kuzgun was, again, so close. Epic Gamer really plays that kind of axle where you don't necessarily have like the biggest hitting combos, not the most massive amount of firepower from hits, but just playing the neutral, playing the keep away perfectly, and not letting the opponent's rushdown character get too many opportunities to mix you up. Alright, finds a close slash. Immediate burst from Epic Gamer. Once again, good timing, putting Kuzgun in the corner.
Again, over into the C Exit Bombers? No. Still good combo though.
And now it's gonna...
Oh, catches the backdash, but not quite the pickup from the 5k, and the JS is just enough to finish it.
Yeah, I think even if Kuzgun gets that combo, it would have probably been kind of tough to, you know, steal that round back. Epic Gamer had such a massive life lead.
Yeah.
And back
One thing I also noticed is that Epic Gamer doesn't really try to zone elf it out, he just often just tries to run up 6H in.
Yeah, there's a really, now that you mentioned, there's a really decent sort of...
Oh my god, that was nice.
Damn! I didn't actually know if that freezes the projectiles, but it looks like you can just run through.
Yeah, that's I think it was always like that with the super, that you just use it when every currently active hitbox is just not active anymore.
Damn, that's so cool.
I mean, you can think about that X works in the second 2D dimension behind the projectile. since he just stopped it and just casually runs around it.
Yeah, again, you can see Kuzgun playing the spacing in the air where they're really hard to access. But I guess the downside is that that shot will not lead into much, and it does
Also,
yeah, it does leave Axel in his primary spacing as well. But this could be enough. Not quite.
Not quite. But also seems like the zoning is kind of something that... Oh, no, the cross-up was not ready for the cross-up.
Yeah, this character has mix-ups up the ass. Left, right, up, down, strike, throw. You got it all depending on the situation.
Oh, 2H round start. Close slash counter hit. In that, that's gonna be some... Oh, not quite picking it up. Crosser in.
Now, Epic Gamer, for the first time in a long while, has to work with a life disadvantage. Get on the corner and finds the command grab. Oh, goes into a big combo.
Nice. Extra bomb. Yeah, nice extra bomber. Ah, not quite getting the pickup though.
100 meter for Kuz. But how are we gonna use that? Oh, that's a really fun way to use it.
Oh,
sure.
nice. Oh no. I think he ran a bit too far there. Picking up, getting the corner, and another close stage is enough after. The projector seems a bit plus. I don't know if a projector is plus uncharged.
That's a good question. I think it shouldn't be, honestly.
Yeah, I think also because you could see Alpha do a little run up after the projector was on block. But it's probably not much like it. And exited a close slash, I think, which is also a frame server than the usual one, so it's not much. It's maybe like -2 or 3, I guess. So you can maybe just like mash on it or so, but not get a punish of it.
6B once again. Get hit by 2.
Oh no. The 6 heavy is just too slow. And now it's a bit zoning.
One hit for either player.
And the 5P is enough.
The classic.
Yeah.
Epic Gamer once again clutching another game where Kuzgun was so close to getting on board. It's up to the small things at the very end of the rounds. Like Kuzgun is having really good success during, you know, the earlier parts of the rounds for sure, getting like good instant air dashes in, getting stuff like this. All right, hold it. Go.
This time going for a throw, but good tech from Epic Gamer side. Oh, getting hit by the 6 heavy, not confirming the super sadly. Oh no, that would have been.
Again, go under. That was second time that Kuzgun did that. Drift forward, sees the 5B going active, deems okay, I can go low. Do a custom combo with a 2P on the slowdown frame. It's really cool. Wasn't able to quite evade that 6 heavy with the backdash, but now 2 heavy big counter hit. We're going coast to coast. Choosing to not take the wall break here. Punish on the snail. Ah, but the Bridal Express doesn't quite carry her far enough before the command grab hits. The multi-hit of Jump D. It's actually the one unfortunate moment. If the Jump D first hit actually wall sticks them, there's not a whole lot. In fact, there's like absolutely nothing you can do about it unless you RC, but that wouldn't be very optimal, would it? Once again, Kuzgun looking for a way to get back on board. Really nice jump onto the grenade. Misses with a close splash meeting.
Didn't get the pickup.
But so does Epic Gamer. Both players missing. This time it's not missing. Close slash into the conversion and super this time. But down. All right.
Nice damage.
But now Epic Gamer does have a lot of resources.
Oh, gets the go burst. Not quite getting the command throw.
6B once again, so ready for it. Let's see if Kuzgun hit the bop.
Yeah, he did. No Sibo. Oh, gets the
Oh, it gets the mark vision.
That should be it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's definitely enough damage.
How many steals is that? Once again, one hit away. Kuzgun from getting it.
It's a third, fourth, or more one at least.
Oh boy, Epic Gamer, the highway bandit, just making it work every time.
Mankind knew that they cannot change society. Duel 1.
5-0. However, Kuzgun definitely has some amount of buffer here still. Good instant air dash. We are in exactly what we need as Elfeld Valentine. Didn't quite have the 50 meter there. We're going to custom combo again.
Nah, not cutting him, getting back thrown. Oh, full charge Typhoon.
Heavy into RC.
Oh,
alright.
Interesting wall break.
Yeah, well, I guess the wall. Oh, but hold that down. Missing with the throw. Too heavy, barely misses.
Oh, again, nice anti-air. But again, another one-hit situation.
Let's go, Kuzgun.
No,
It's not plus enough.
okay.
It should be quite plus, but I think Kuzgun might have been trying to go for a throw there, perhaps with the blockstun of the grenade. Good instant air dash. This is how it has been starting for most of the rounds for Kuzgun.
Again, another 6H.
Here we go. ODG to
Again, back throw.
Damn.
Oh, the clash this time. And Varsi. Oh, some frames. Breaking down.
Uh-oh. There's a lot of stuttering. Hope it's not affecting the players too much. It's been pretty good so far.
And command throw.
Taking
Not
advantage
getting the
of
follow-up though. And 6B. Oh, should he press it? Yeah.
Alright, 6th win for Epic Gamer. Really hope the stuttering gets better for next game, because it starts being extremely important for Kuzgun to get those consecutive successful plays. It feels like Kuzgun always has the first read, first hit, and gets to start things off, but then Epic Gamer comes back at the end. Once again, the first
Wall break.
successful big combo going for
Oh
Kuzgun.
god, we got some stutters again.
Next frame, please. Here we go.
Why not start counting?
Shot coming back. We need one more hit for Kuzgun. Yeah, there we go.
Nice.
It makes so much sense to sort of take that defensive posture and keep just jumping back and shooting the gun when you need one more hit, or if you have a very massive life lead against Axel.
What was the difference between Alphard's projectiles? Was the blue one slower or the purple one slower but does more damage?
I think, wait, the red one is the S1, which is technically starts tracking faster. It's really weird because they're the same speed. The only thing that changes is the S1 like
Tracking
stops.
was it?
Yeah, it stops first, like stops faster and then starts tracking faster. But Kuzgun with the first point on board. I mean, you know what they say, better late than never. This could potentially be a start of a really epic comeback. Kuzgun only needs 6 games in a row.
You jinxed it, sorry. I have it too often, the hard instruments that we jinx too much.
Right, out of the
Nice strike throw.
I think probably the biggest problem for Kuzgun so far has been like just being able to keep the setups tight.
Oh,
like he gets that.
Oh, not quite. Scaling was probably too much from the command throw.
Ooh, that was kind of smart. Going with the very fast button. I think the jump K is probably the only button that Axel can hit there. The others tend to be...
I think JP or JD should also hit there. But not JS or J. Oh no, JH should be. JH also should. I think every button would have hit there except JS. But probably because JK should be X's fastest air button. Again, in the pressure and didn't block the wrecker.
Kuzgun even had extra 50 meter to go with that. Could have gone for overhead, overhead, low, low, and then just RC and do it again.
Yeah. Pulling him in, setting up a tornado.
Now this is basically the first set point for Epic Gamer. And they are working with a very nice life lead. 2K2D, immediate burst from Epic Gamer. Wants to end it right here, if possible. 6P barely whiffs. And here comes Kuzgun, the jump heavy, protecting that down.
Oh,
space.
bad beat with 6P. Nice block for, but does it chip though?
Probably has the FP.
Okay, no, he had... No, he wanted to punish after the first, but you need to jump there. No.
I think a little bit of a knowledge check that you have to go through against Axel, where to punish that super. Of course, the answer is to jump between the hits, but in the heat of the moment, even if you know that's what you gotta do, sometimes you miss it, and Epic Gamer takes the set 7-1. That was a lot of highway robbery though. So, is that like a QK classic? I want to say that's the closest 7-1 I've ever seen. A lot of like four or three of those rounds could have definitely been Kuzgun's, and the score might have looked much different after that. But hey, that's how it goes in competitive fighting games, and no time to worry about that too much. Jumping into the second matchup of the week, we got Dr. Swag, a Potemkin player from Finland. Really nice to see Potemkin players on the show. It's been a very long time.
Potemkin also now getting a new move.
Yeah.
I got jump scared by them once I played against one. I forgot that he got the new move. It was very interesting.
Yeah, this might, if you're a Potemkin fan, this might be the patch where you're kinda having your eye on Potemkin once again. The heat tackle does give Potemkin like, sort of, not only just, you know, conversions of like 2Ps and whatnot, but also sort of like a neutral tool to check people who are trying to neutral jump against you.
You first.
Yeah, it's like, it's a very common strategy for you to just like kind of keep jumping away from where Potemkin can't access you, and if you see stuff like maybe slide hit coming through, you can reaction air dash forward, get a punish. Now Potemkin can actually use the heat tackle, tag you out of the sky. Even if it's blocked, it should lead into plus frames as well.
The new move is pretty nice for neutral, but the problem now is more like that the flag shield got buffed. It's a huge more problem for Potemkin, since the flag shield now just gives the same pushback on every move, and now that makes Garuda pressure way much worse. Then we can't really keep, with the new deflection, can't just keep it up again. Oh, nice pop buster. The classic YRC pop buster. Oh no, we got the Sunstallers again. Uh-oh. Bro, the button.
Is definitely another Hail Mary option that you can present at neutral. And oh, we didn't even mention, but the heat tackle at route start is also kind of interesting.
It got armor for one hit. Yeah, there again, another point with just deflection. The pot just can't keep up his pressure now.
I like this backdash from Radune. Backdash
all
out
of it. Straight. Damn, it's definitely dead. He's dead. Yeah.
Ouch!
I think it was just the perfect frame win to just not get hit by it or not trade with the 2D. Since pot doesn't have the invincibility of that one.
And the second round was really fast. Definitely Potemkin. Oh, multi-hitting from the heavy DP. The trademark Radune round start, going with the heavy DP and breaking the armor of Potemkin.
Oh, nice. Oh, one to bait, but not for long enough. Good RC.
Yeah, the downside of the heat tackle at neutral is if the opponent does block, you're probably quite punishable depending on the position.
Nice corner combo there.
Hard knockdown and Radune's opportunity to mix it up. Oh, messes up the timing.
Good DP.
Now taken back even by a little, Radune, even after that little bit of a mess up, straight back into pressure.
Oh, that hurts.
He saw that! I think Radune, the back turn S was almost going active already, but Swag saw the opportunity to bust her there. Right, lots of flux frames.
Oh, wanted to bait the DP, that didn't quite work.
Ooh, is there still a combo? Gets a
not
poke
quite.
G. Right, Wild Assault, come to pop!
Oh my god!
Bastard!
For the 1 HP, that definitely necessary. I mean, it opened him.
Another reason why it definitely might be time to play big buddies this patch is that White Wild Assault is quite good.
Oh yeah.
It has some extra range now, which
And faster travel speed.
yeah. We talk a lot about, Gold Lewis and Wild Assault, but, Potemkin has one too. Oh, okay.
I think the more seen ones are just Gold Lewis and Batman currently with the White Assault. And Nago, obviously.
Ooh, okay, the reverse.
Oh, what?
Back
Did he fake a Pop Buster input?
What? What side?
With JD hitting too low.
Swag finding some really interesting angles. Close slash punish, pretty decent damage. Into
Oh my
Buster.
god, bad.
One more could be it.
1 to 2.
It still has. Ooh, hello?
Didn't quite hit though.
And Radune also, I think that was a true punish there. There's a lot of recovery for missing that heat tackle. Radune might actually steal this round. Doesn't quite have the meter for the super. So one more guess. There we go.
Nice throw, babe.
I think Radune remembered last time he got thrown out of that setup, so now just going in with, Fisher Price my first throw bait.
Oh my god.
Lots of damage inbound.
That hurts.
Right, I think taking that is pretty okay. But now, stands up to block the overhead.
My
But the
god.
Wild Assaults have so many active frames! Oh my goodness!
The hitbox was very crazy on the third one. Does it kill though? Yes, it does.
That's gonna be my least favorite interaction. You tried the DP and the big body player is doing White Wild Assault. It just...
You needed to see where Radune actually was. He was horizontally above Dr. Swag. And it still hit him.
And back Mega Fist works out. Get the hits into Garuda plus frames, but not at a spacing that would allow you to get those clean Pot Buster mix-ups. And now Radune finding the hit. And a quick cash out through the wall.
It should warbreak, yeah. Oh, the crosser.
Oh, okay. Radune doesn't want to let Dr. Swag do anything.
Oh, didn't quite bait though. And that's it, yeah. Radune hit that super 3 times this round.
That was really wild. I think the super actually punished the recovery of the 5 heavy still.
Yeah.
Nice Mega Fist forward, got that knockdown, not the cleanest one, but Swag is pushing. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, there you can see that just ruins Pot's pressure with the deflect shield. Now pushing away at the same amount on every button.
Right, this time, this should... Oh, never mind. It does break the wall. Huh. Oh my god, that's the first time ever I see Radune respecting that much. Into wild. Oh, interesting reach here from Swag.
I think Radune wanted to DP because he punished something. Oh my god,
goodness.
That hurts.
Command grab versus command grab, but unfortunately Leo's command grab, one of those command grabs that can actually be thrown, so does not have any throw.
Command grab and not the run through. One of the running moves was it, at least.
Finding lots of counter hits here.
Ow.
Swag going for a meaty buster.
Another one.
Oh, does it get there in time? It actually punishes Radune.
That's the combos.
Into, yeah, wall break down. Decent value. And just backs off, waits for the DP. SDP whiffs. And Swag getting a fourth game in a row. I think Swag is slowly starting to find the sort of rhythm of Radune's.
Yeah, I hate it and I like it when Leo to be on wake up or is just a meaty throw beater. Oh my god, when Mega Fist turned into a forward. Ouch. I don't think that combos, I think it must travel too far, yeah.
Oh, again! Just using the wild assault to avoid that reversal DP.
I saw the DP startup.
Alright, Radune straight into the DP once again, misses with the throw! And here comes the bigger throw!
It just hurts sometimes too much. Ooh, shield.
I'm so surprised that Radune's ability to sort of already play the next situation when they miss something. Always into the DP, the reversal super, or whatever their option is at the time. White Wild Assault once again, so many active frames. What are we cooking? Radune with a lot of meter, as well as burst. But has to survive this super from Swag. Oh!
What?
The close slash hit so high!
Oh, too early flip. Oh, didn't block high after this.
Ooh,
And
okay.
that's enough.
Radune is still safe. I was really close.
1 HP. He thought to himself, I'm not getting busted again at 1 HP.
Right, off the tumble, get the wall break. A decent life lead and building resources. Nice, had the parry stance ready to go for that one. Straight into Garuda.
SK? SK, das I have to say though. That's again a lot of damage.
What are we gonna do with 100 meter?
I knew it. Clash!
Ooh, and Swag was ready for that as well. Again! No fear! Radune Leo, ladies and gentlemen!
No rollback this time though. Oh, it's just so painful to watch.
That might have actually, I'm not sure if that was a true punish. I think Swag did see Radune backdashing during that slowdown of the BRC. Yeah. So what Radune probably would have needed to do is go airborne or backdash immediately to avoid that.
Yeah. But it's again just RPS at the point, if he busters or not.
Trying to back off that slide hit.
Oh, but that's so much damage.
Into the Gigantor.
He just didn't do anything, he just waited.
Such a nasty tool. You don't have to use that for just combos. Oh, but here we go.
Great. You want to pass there.
Radune finally getting some mix-up time. There we go, once again, the heat tackle catching the opponent so high in the sky. Or if they're trying to jump out of the corner, that works too. We go Radune with the cross-up. Caught something. quite able to unleash the super here, so no hard knockdown. Swag going straight into the super.
Ah, yeah, that's so much damage.
After a soft wall break, if Potemkin uses Gigantor straight away, I don't think there's too many things that Leo can do to sort of counter that straight off the bat. I think the super wouldn't even go through the Gigantor.
Yeah, no, I think it's just the range is a bit too far away.
In that sense, I mean, it's always very important for Leo to have your hard knockdowns, because you are that kind of a character who just wants to stay on your opponent and keep mixing. So double so very important that you hard knock down your opponent off the wall if possible. But damn, it's gone by so fast. Oh no, Radune trying to punish with a button a little too slow.
Good backdash there. Getting the backdash is but getting mashed out of. Meaty Gigantor. No, he missed the timing.
Yeah, I think that's a really true setup if you have the timing right, like you said. But Radune on his last legs.
Oh my god, the low profile for 3K.
The low profile of Slighthead doesn't allow that leg, the instant air dash jump K to hit. And just like that, Swag making quick work of Radune this time. A really cool showcase of not just the new move, but how to utilize that super for Potemkin. And Swag on the board when it comes to Bounty Hunters victories. 1 loss and now with 1 win as well. And probably ready to, you know, put more Potemkin gameplay on Showcase in the future as well.
But for now we're up to the Jacko mirror if I'm not wrong.
Yep, you would be correct. So Kianator, a Finnish Jacko player, is gonna be facing Decoy Snell, who has been, yeah, one of the more active Jacko players throughout the history of Bounty Hunters, hailing from the Netherlands. All right, already making a mental note for myself. So Kianator is the denim-colored Jacko. Decoy Snell gonna be rocking the pink one.
What does denim mean?
It's how do you explain denim? It's
it's the jean stuff.
Yeah.
Against the pink Jacko.
So gonna ping Decoy as well as Kianator.
I don't know if I remember it correctly, but I'm not sure about it, but I think Decoy Snail also won one of the novice drivers.
That could I can see that happening for sure.
I'm just scrolling through right now, but I'm not sure. Can't seem to find one, but as far as I know, he's like placing a lot in the top 8. As far as I know.
Yeah, and that already says, like, you know, decent amount. If you're good enough to get into the top 8s consistently, then you're probably at the sort of the top end of your skill bracket for sure. All right, minions and sparks are gonna fly in this one. Kianator assuming the position on the left side. Alrighty then, time to go. I think Kianator did say that it's been a while since he's played the mirror match.
Mankind knew that they cannot change
In
society.
Season 3 it's gonna be an interesting thing.
For sure.
With the new minion shield, minion zoning, everything.
Yeah, it's like changing. I feel like a lot of matchup changed quite a bit with them changing like the minion parry timing. It used to be very, very active. Now you gotta be a little more careful with the timing. And both players whiffing from the round start. Oh, thank God the minions are actually colored perfectly for it. Yeah, for the Chaco themselves.
Yeah. Already on to the minion pressure. To the...
And Jacko herself not having access to reversals on the meterless front is gonna, you know, gotta have to take a lot of pressure once the opponent Jacko gets started, especially if you don't have any defensive resources. I mean, it kind of goes for just about any character. When you get put in the corner and the minions are active, you probably want to have either the burst or YRC ready to go.
I know to also press the taunt, he's masked with Jacko now.
That's another way to distinguish the characters from each other.
Yeah. Mostly maskless, not always maskless.
Oh, hello, back and forth. Here's the YRC. Yeah, doesn't want to get cornered, however...
And...
I guess...
oh, cross-up throw.
I guess it in the end didn't matter too much if you got cornered there, because Kianator was already so low on life. 2Ds collide. And it's ZoKHiZ now who gets a decent amount of minions out.
Oh,
and
the bait. Setting up the minion.
Gotta be very careful.
The minion... ow, the minion was perfectly used to set up another one with the 2S. Into the super.
Yep, gonna cash out.
Some damage at least. Oh, a lot of damage. I thought it was gonna scale a bit, but apparently not.
I guess Jacko... Ooh, okay, getting some amount of value out of that deflect shield. Because Kianator didn't have the 50, anywhere near the 50 meter that would have needed for the YRC. Probably had to bet the 50 burst on the deflect shield. That was probably the only way to make ZoKHiZ stop from that positive bonus situation. Alright, ZoKHiZ 1-0 in this one. Straight into 5 heavy. Ooh, the 2 heavy launching a minion very high up into the skies. But this time Kianator is having very decent success. I say that and immediately the momentum shifts. The buff is blue, so the minions are not going to be killed very fast.
Good YRC.
The sort of
Continuing the combo.
the wall break without a heart knockdown, so this is still anybody's game here. It's ZoKHiZ who got the first minion out to the RC.
Nah, not quite it. Oh, the nice throw of the minion right there. Into the air dash.
Oh, still extended themselves into the 2D. I almost thought that 2D would, that backdash would have been enough to avoid. Kianator. A couple of good minion hits, forcing ZoKHiZ now to also unleash their burst. 2K checks the run in, and now ZoKHiZ now able to contain Kianator in the corner.
Oh, the YRC still hits.
Yeah, you can see so far, pretty much every single defensive mechanic used in this set has been YRC. That kinda shows how important it is to save that meter for, you know, get rid of the opponent.
That should be enough, yeah.
Wham bam! Plant some trees.
And Jacob's was just a bit too inconsistent, I think, on the defensive side.
Yeah, for sure. 2 under ZoKHiZ Snell's belt. Kianator has been able to get pressure started on a couple of occasions. I think Kianator actually has gotten like the bigger combos out, but Decoy Snell just seems to be able to find the way to not just get into the pressure, but also keep up the pressure. Ooh, nice, perfectly spaced dash there. Do not get clipped by the attack command. And now Kianator's time to show some stuff. Once again, YRC is the name of the game when it comes to defensive mechanics. Oh, wait. Wait, the other one didn't explode. Oh, I see, because Kianator activated the explosion mode before that minion was brought out. Huh. You learn new stuff every day. Decoy Snail resetting the pressure with the blue wild assault into the cash out. I think when it comes to spending resources, you would probably prioritize saving the meter, or rather the tension for defense. But on the other hand, you have, oh, hello? Combo into a taunt? We got those? I wonder if that was a misinput. The mask is on for now. Decoy breaking out of the corner, setting up the next minion pressure. Still has some minion gauge to go as well, and finds the hit. The deflect shield actually only pushes away the main body and not the little goobers, right? Right, into a throw. Set up the minion behind, and it should be enough. Yeah, and the cash out at the end as well. Decoy looking pretty strong here this set. 3 for Kianator's 0 so far. I think the only time that Kianator really got the ball rolling was that time that they were able to activate the blue buff. Once again, Kianator forced to use the burst first, and able to get the corner pressure because of that, so pretty decent. Let's see if Decoy actually wants to burst here still, or just take this. Now, the lower your health goes, the more important it is for you to perhaps preserve your burst resources still the next round, and Decoy Snail does just that. Bursting there would have been kind of a hero kind of play. Oh wait, trading with what there? Snail with the left right, finds the hit. A little bit of running back and forth. Low on the minion gauge, but activating the buff is an option, or just cashing out here. Going into the big damage. Shouldn't be a kill yet, but this will be a mix-up opportunity after the stage change. Last moment, YRC, Kianator trying to gain some purchase, trying to find the way
good
to start
afro.
pressure. That was clean. Going into the last game, both players with full burst ready to go. Kianator actually activating the exploding mode immediately. A little bit of a self-explosion there, in fact. Now here's the burst.
I still don't think the explosion mode is any good though, it's just... yeah. Very special.
Here comes the activation. But that's actually a blue activation, not red. So now, even though the minions did stay alive there, Kianator was completely able to flip the momentum on its head. RC slow them down. Good deflect shield and the punish as well! It's one thing to get a successful deflect, but then the second part is get the whip punish as well. YRC blocked by Decoy Snail.
Oh, didn't quite get the 2K.
One more, anything is good for both players.
Oh, the minion rebounded somehow. Or did they attack, I think? Yeah, no, the attack was it, I think.
Oh boy, this is starting to look like the first set that we had today. Kianator has been so close finishing a couple of these games, but Decoy Snail staying adamant, not letting them.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
It's these angles that, now that like, the more I look at this, it's the angles that Decoy Snail sort of chooses to send the minions at Kianator. 6B eliminates the incoming minion. It's kind of interesting. It's like when you're at full screen.
Ooh, that should do a lot of damage. It must be very yeah, it was very unscared. Now having a knockdown, getting to set up a minion.
Time to guess for your life. Stands up to block the overhead. And not just block it, but also take advantage of the plus frames.
Oh, but the entire back to neutral. Oh, and didn't get hit by the cross-up. Or
Yeah.
the cross-up didn't get something out of the cross-up.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
Alright, Jumpy defending the airspace. Decoy Snail staying very mobile, and again, finding the angle. The minion is coming from above as well. There's no choice but to... Oh, was trying to hard bait the burst, but Kianator not ready to unleash
Another
it.
throw there. Bursting out.
We do have the oh, that was so smart! Drifting under so that the minion didn't actually get into position to land a hit.
Oh, fake the high. No heavy knockdown, but...
Koi once again backdashing, but that backdash might have cost them.
Good choice to save the burst right there.
Yeah, for sure. The safe plays coming through once again from Decoy Snail. I think Decoy has had a couple of different opportunities to go for the hero burst. They just never do. It's been very safe play so far. Get the throw.
Setting up another minion, getting out of roof for the deflection, but not quite.
I think that was a very important deflect shield for Kianator. Again, in this situation where Kia just doesn't have the 50 meter to a YRC, so you have no choice but to use the deflect shield to make this not happen.
Good, this time catching the jump. With the minion.
Such a perfect showcase of what happens if you block something against Jacko and you have no defensive mechanics available whatsoever. Or the resource mechanics to defend yourself with. Alright, 5 heavy versus 2D. Seems like Decoy's 2D gets the cake on round start. Both players immediately spending the burst. Ooh, FT!
Ooh, the back throw.
Alright, get the wall break.
Not with super wall, get the meter after that.
Despite that blue RC, Decoy did get an extra 50. Ooh, that's a guaranteed punish there. Sees Decoy in the air. But again, good snipe. The 2Ds perfectly timed from Decoy Snail. And what a combo!
That was really nice. Oh my god, what the frames. Nah, but no. What a bait.
I'm not sure if there was a wall break available out of that combo, but it probably wouldn't have killed. So very nice of Decoy to drop the combo and go from there. Keep the pressure position instead. Nice try. Good blocks from Kia. Block on the overhead as well. Nice neutral jump. But we're still not out of this. Got the hit, but wasn't able to. Oh my goodness.
My god.
How many soccer kicks? And time for Kianator to cash out. But gotta be very careful.
Yeah.
Decoy has almost full burst and 50 meter available here to defend with.
Yeah, right. Doing the cross up, not baiting the burst though. The 2K would have been safe, I think. And the minion throw.
That one time when Kianator activates the red buff, I think that was a situation where the blue buff could have been better. I'm not sure. They were already getting hit, so it didn't make too much of a difference, I think. And once again, Kianator starting strong this round. trapped. Decoy choosing to get out of the corner position. Now the bursts have been used. Next hit is gonna be very crucial. Kianator in the pressure. YRC, get off me. Do they get off? Yep, they get out of there. Oh, I think the 2-piece.
No, it should be safe.
Oh, never mind. Yeah, it says punish there. Damn. I was willing to bet that that 2P might recover in time, but not quite.
Oh, interesting shield.
I was actually thinking this matchup would be more about the shields, but that was probably literally the first time that we've seen a minion parry command.
That's so much damage. It's like from raw 5 close stage 5H. The kills!
You are correct. That is a lot of damage. If you told me, alrighty, chat room, is it or is it not gonna kill? I would have definitely lost all my money. Good deflect shield from Decoy Snell. But Kianator on the hunt, very deep dash 2D. Oh, mistake with the combo. And Decoy probably not gonna look a gift horse in its mouth. YRC, get me out of here, Chief. Damn, the pressure, it never ends. But now Kianator is out of minion gauge, so has to chill for a moment.
Entire drifted to P. Oh, nice throw there. Wasn't plus enough. He should block that.
Yeah, because that's not a command grab anymore. Can just chill there, wait for the hit to register on block and get the punish. And Kianator, not a moment too late. We are not free and on the board, as they say.
Mankind knew that they
But it's gonna be a tough run back if Kianator still wants to do this. 6 games to beat without making a single mistake. Or I mean, I guess you can make mistakes within the context of a round, but not in the context of a game.
I just noticed that the 3 minions have different faces. I never noticed that.
What governs what face they get, though?
I think if they're minion 1, 2, or 3. Or is it the rotation? I don't know. Oh, good bait right there.
And that was kind of cool, because there was an option to just air dash over there for Decoys now, but they chose to go to the front instead. Alright, Kianator at their last hit points.
Oh, good throw.
Bet it on 5D, but too bad the 5D was a little too close. Throwable for Decoys now, and this should be the first set point opportunity for Decoys now to finish this. Oh, I literally love that 2S launch animation of the minions. The artillery cannon, if you will.
But Super should have scaled a lot, that should do like near to nothing. Oh, it's alright still. I think Janko Super is one of the perfect examples to see like scaling damage.
Yeah, for sure. Especially after the damage nerfs. Oh, FD actually pushed Decoy Snail away. We have an opportunity here.
CS 50 meter round, almost 100 worth.
Activate red. And it
Oh
should,
no, White is a wallbait though.
should
I think White
persist.
should have hit it. Yeah.
Here's the burst.
Out.
Decoy wants to end it here. This would be pretty decent for Kianator if he managed to get the round now. Why is the hit? That should be a kill. Yes, indeed, going into the next, or rather the last round with a massive burst advantage. Things are looking up for Kianator. As long as you don't look at the score, that is. And with the combo.
Sets up the minion.
And now, oh, this is bad news.
No, no, Super, this forward killed.
Last chance. 0 hit points.
Ah, but delayed passage after the close.
Ooh. I mean, it is tough getting pressured against Jacko in the corner. It is tough. And this time around, Decoy Snell just able to be there and stay there for a little longer than Kianator. Still good fight back and forth, and especially the latest games, or the last couple of games, really close. And overall, lots of close rounds, just the same way as our first matchup of the evening. Kianator had a couple of very close games slip through their fingers, but once again, that's how it is in the competitive fighting games. Definitely no shame going down versus decoys now, as we were talking about. One of the toppest talents of the intermediate skill pool. Alright, what's next? So FishMan Chip and Blue Ramlethal. Is this perchance one of the matchups that Ram has to one of the matchups where Ram has to play extremely carefully?
I know, as far as I know, it's a matchup where Ram is forced to use her kick buttons in neutral and not just use just throw out her fast slash and so on, since Chip just whiff punishes that.
So Chip Zaneth able to do to Ramlethal the one thing that, you know, prevent Ramlethal from just swinging with far slash and 5 heavy unhinged. That's a big boon in a matchup against Ramlethal for sure. So basically every character in the game has to rely on their kick normals a bit more when it comes to Chip. Let me send pings to FishMan as well as Blue. While we're waiting for our players, let me actually check Blue's record on bounty hunters so far. Yeah, Blue had some pretty decent latest record. I think Blue. Oh no, actually that's actually Blue's. So the only game as of recent that Blue has lost is that match versus Courageous Amy, and even that was extremely tight. Other than that, it's just, you know, lots of Ramlethal wins.
I don't know what the flag is supposed to be, what Blue choose.
That's I think that's Ayana Mireille from Neon Genesis Evangelion.
A friend always says to me I should watch that, but I'm not in the mood to watch anime since about half a year.
It's a really
or more.
Yeah, it's definitely a good show. It's a classic. When I was a small little child, once upon a time.
Once upon a time.
There was a pretty cool anime that had a lot of biblical references and weird stuff. Certainly recommended, especially if you like mechas.
I love biblical references and mechas. That's so fitting.
It's two of my favorite things. We got Blue already in the lobby.
Waiting for FishMan.
I wonder what Blue's player message says. That's Morse code, is it not?
Probably.
Do I have time to actually decode that? Let me get a Morse code interpreter.
Oh, Ultimate says she already did. Already translated it.
Oh? Was it posted somewhere?
I don't know.
message as well and put it here. Oh.
She doesn't.
Oh, I see. You want to know what it says?
Yes.
If you read this, you're dumb.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah. That's the same as a friend of mine has its Discord bio, and if you translate it, it just says you have no hobbies.
Fucking got him, Dad.
Oh, my neck is hurting. From work yesterday.
Damn, what's your job?
I work part-time at a retail store on €512 basis to like get some money next to school. And it's the day before Sylvester. Even though we don't even sell fireworks, it's still like we had 3 registers open for like an hour constantly, and after my break I was like constantly like pushing stuff over, the same movement all over again, and that just gets on your shoulders and neck.
Damn, it's rough. I gotta hand it to people who do school and work at the same time.
The thing is, I'm at my last year of school, and it's just like, you don't do that much. I mean, I planned we can choose a bit what lessons we have in our A level and in general just over the year, so I only have like 30 hours a week at lessons, and I don't have that much, and at least it's for me that I don't have that much free lessons in between, so where I don't need to wait for this, so I don't have that much of stress schedule. But then I heard from other persons, not my school, but for Tim, for example, he has like 10 hours a day, more times a week.
Alright, let's see. It seems that Fish... There's been some amount of time since anybody heard of Fish, so we're probably gonna try to do ZoKHiZ versus Whammel first then. ZoKHiZ was actually completely ready to go. Let's see if we have...
At least if his internet didn't went down as far as I read.
Yeah, ZoKHiZ was pasting some really concerning looking ping pictures earlier.
Yeah, like 140, but the second one was, I think, good again with like 2.4.
Yeah, it's like a running joke in the Finnish fighting game community, because ZoKHiZ lives in Pori, which is kind of like there's a Pori dimension is a thing where for some reason the internet inside Pori is sometimes it works perfectly, sometimes it doesn't work. So it's one of the rare places in Finland where you sometimes have bad internet days.
Damn, I wish there was good old internet all over Germany.
Yeah,
it's not possible.
If there's one thing to be super thankful for being Finnish, is like, damn, we got the internet infrastructure.
Yeah.
It's nice.
A friend of mine got Starlink, so the Elon Musk internet. He says it's like you're rolling a dice if you have good internet. And if it's like snowing or so, you roll the dice that is more likely to go for a 1.
It's literally one of like human rights to have access to perfect internet, in my opinion.
I mean, the sad thing is, I live in like one of the most landly regions in Germany, and like we have like fiber here because of the telecom project, and like some other regions just have a near city or so, and they have like worse internet than I have. You're pretty lucky there, but still, it's like yeah, there you see, Decknut lives in the city and he has only copper. Or Bluetooth.
I think Whammel is in game at the moment, so she's like should be relatively ready to go, but probably got caught in the middle of a set or something potentially.
It's like wait, like maximum of 5 minutes, I say.
Yeah.
If we're in a set.
But I mean, technically, it's like I think we gotta play at least. You know, there's a chance that Fish might not come online before we gotta wrap this up. But if possible, would be nice to get this ZoKHiZ versus Whammel out of the way before your match. So let's just give Whammel a couple more minutes.
Yeah.
This matchup, though, I'm not super familiar with Leo versus Bridget.
As far as I know, the guard sense can be pretty helpful against Bridget. I mean, Bridget still has her 2S, but still, it's like... It has good reach, but not that much of a reach.
Having access to DP is, of course, extremely useful against Leo. One of those characters who, you know, has that funky mode, that back turn where you technically can't block while you're on the offense, which does make him vulnerable against reversals, especially. So there is that. And Bridget does have some, you know, some strength in zoning, and while Leo is not as limited in terms of mobility and whatnot compared to Exert, he is actually relatively mobile in Strive, he still is one of those characters who can be subject to some amount of zoning, and he kind of has to get in
But then the set play starts.
Yeah. Like, even though you have tools such as the Sonic Boom, Leo doesn't really thrive off of those at all. It's really hard to get, like, the heavy version of the Sonic Boom is kind of nice, and you can follow it up, or rather follow behind it and get in. Problem is, it's very slow to start up, and many characters such as, you know, Bridget, who have big far-reaching pokes, get to tag Leo fairly easily before that heavy fireball can come out. And then the S fireballs, they don't lead into much. They might get you like a single hit, but, you know, then what? You're still like far away from the opponent, and you're probably minus as well. So it's status quo sort of is maintained. Damn.
We should also mention that we probably got 2 replacements if needed.
Yeah.
He and Marvel Big Wheel, I think. If that's what MBW means. MBW.
Now the big question is, if Whammel and Fish are missing in action, do we just play your match next then?
I don't know if Voltan is there.
Yeah. I can actually ask is... Let me check if Voltan is ready to play or not. That would be epic, having 3 matchups where
one person isn't ready. Somebody already sent a firework flying. I heard that.
Yeah, we got a couple of those going off as well. The first fireworks of the evening. Okay, Voltan is ready, so I guess we're gonna do a little bit of pivot and play Pokey versus Voltan first then, if it's okay.
It should be fine. No, just press Alt Tab sometimes so my controller will actually be registered. Now.
Alright, so the matchup for the next one ends up being Anji versus Chip. How do you feel about this matchup for Anji?
I say it's nearly even. You just need to have a bit of defense. Probably Chip favored. Some say some more, some less. I am probably the most Anji gaslighter in some matchups. Because I don't think my opinion should be right on Anji. Chip is almost even. But it feels like it. Just a bit of defense here and there, and yeah, you should be fine.
Mm-hmm. Chip is one of the DP characters, so there's that. Anji has a, little bit of an Achilles heel against DPs, meterless reversals, but at least if you can read Chip out and you get a big starter, Chip is gonna melt fairly fast against Anji. And I think how how relevant was the low follow-up of Hujin launching now? You get pretty decent combos off of that, even without a counter hit, right?
You get a corner carry if it's mid-screen and in the corner. You get a full corner combo on hit.
Yeah, that's pretty decent. I think, like, from my perspective, one of Anji's biggest weaknesses used to be that, like, you would have to go into the low follow-up a lot, but it just wasn't very
useful.
Yeah, because you would have to usually have like 50 meter to convert off of it. But now you can actually get something without having to, always spend the 50 meter. Right, we got Voltan ready to go.
I am an expert at killing myself against Anji. Okay, that's fun. I actually spotted on a set yesterday in Celestia against Voltan.
How did it go?
I lost 2-1, but mid-set my R button started sticking. That's my dust button.
Let's keep our fingers crossed that those buttons are gonna be up and running for this one.
I mean, I cleaned it with isopropane alcohol overnight, or at least I let it dry, and now it currently fits. Why is Voltan there on your screen? He isn't there on my screen.
Oh no, is that the classic problem where... Yeah, okay, so...
He can't see me.
Yeah, that should... You can try to
start... I matched him.
Yeah, I think that usually means that you won't be able to match against each other. Like, if you start, the match will never start. But, I mean, you can give it a try. If worst comes to worst, we'll just remake... Or we'll have one of you remake the room.
Oh, it worked, though, it seems.
Right, never mind. We are on.
Duel 1.
Alright, Spooky Anji starting with a big counter hit to the Voltan, immediately going into that burst. Plus frames from the Shin. Ooh, steering forward a little bit too much. Ended up going over Voltan just then. Good whiff punish. Not quite getting the full combo here. And Voltan's time to push it. Plus frames, put them in the corner. Getting... Oh, that was very, very valuable neutral jump getting out of that corner pressure. And the Shin actually baiting the wires. He just being way too far away from Voltan. Some clean plays right off the bat. This is technically, arguably one of, I guess it's on par with the skill level of our second last matchup of today. But this basically worthy of the final matchup slot of the evening. Oh, but here we go, close last starter. Voltan has to go into the burst to save themselves, but so much did it do. Pokey already ready to go with the conversion and a really, really fast first game. That goes back to saying, as I was saying earlier, if you get those hits as Anji, this character is a damage machine, and Chip, the character that bleeds most in this game. to balance that, Chip is, yeah, Chip has this, the whiff punish potential. The mobility to basically always be there and threaten with a throw, even from full screen. If, you know, if the, oh, really nice read there. Cool, massive starter. We go 3, and didn't quite get the super.
I don't know if it would hit there.
Maybe a little too high.
It doesn't have that high of a startup hitbox.
YRC got the backdash. A little unclean close slash, but we got there. The whiff punish, both players whiffing, nice backdash, but again ready to unleash the core. And here we go, Voltan, who actually was able to vacuum Pokey in the corner, huh? So decent value from that one. And another call. They say this move is one of the best tools, if not the best, when it comes to Anji. Big 580 counter hit, and that's a done deal. We're speedrunning this. If Voltan somehow doesn't manage to avoid these incoming big hits, we're gonna be in a little bit of a trouble here if we are Chip Zanuf fans.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Looking for the whiff punishes. Finds a far slash Pokey, immediately bursting Voltan towards the corner. Both players have spent their defensive resources in terms of burst. Ooh, interesting. The telekinetic 2K there. Alright, this time, finally finding some purchase of the neutral hits on neutral. Overhead Rekka, finding a hit against Pokey, trying to backdash. No hard knockdown here, so Pokey's still pretty good for fighting for this round. Bar 5 heavy doesn't quite reach, plus frames. YRC get off me. Pretty decent time to unleash those resources, as Voltan's risk bar was starting to get cranked up pretty badly. It's very interesting seeing a Chip Zanuf at like 40-50%, and you know the next big hit could be the end. There we go. The last 40-30 percent of hit points. Let's see what we can cook up. Oh, that's an undodgeable hit there. Pokey caught Voltan in the slowdown during a backdash. But here we go, Banki Mesai. This is where Chip's game plan starts going together. Even though Pokey has 100 meter and 100 burst. Speaking of the burst, able to get it out, but only... Oh, here we go. Is that gonna be enough? Yes, indeed.
Duel 3.
Voltan with a pretty decent resource lead here. Working with roughly 75% of burst going into this last round here. Oh, what? Oh, not reaching with that throw. And wall break. Yeah, even getting a hard knockdown with that. No 50 meter for reversal, so just gonna take this pressure. See with the Rekka 3. And there's so much juice to keep up this pressure. Voltan has opened it up. 1 versus Pokey's 2 games.
That Chip now got instant Rekka cans. It's pretty hard to deal with. Also, with the he also got the same buff as Anji with the ongoing momentum with his Rekka when he fast cancels them.
Yeah, both these characters kind of rocking with the same kind of yeah, exactly that. Able to sort of store momentum for those car special moves. Speaking of, this time zooming straight into the throw of Pokies. YRC get off me. And the diagonal alpha to skip out of the corner. And now next hit is gonna be crucial. Pokey rocking with a 100 meter. And Voltan's life gauge is gonna run out. That should be a kill, yes indeed. Spend everything to get that wall break and get the ninja out of there. Ooh, triggering the parry stance or the spin there. The spinning into the wrong direction, unfortunately. Rekka, missing the punish. I forgot how minus that third Rekka is. Should be, I think it's close / punishable if you happen to get Chip next to you as a result. Heavy hits, and with the high amount of... Oh, never mind. Oh, the big gamble here on the overhead Rekka. That's half of Chip's life. Unfortunately, not getting the cleanest of Okis as a result. And the overhead Rekka, once again, it is so fast, and when combined with so much meter, Voltan almost had like 90% there. Bet your ass it's gonna be coming, and it's gonna be RC'd as well. We go a drive-by jump heavy from Chip. Actually ends up converting as well. Quite a lot of damage for Chip. I mean, I think it's a meme at this point that Chip Zanif does no damage. It's definitely a relic of the past for old heads like myself. Chip definitely does some decent damage in Guilty Gear Strive. Saving themselves with the burst. With the 2S2 heavy ends up whiffing. Saving themselves with the RC. Overhead Rekka once again. Is it gonna be enough? Yes, indeed. Voltan brings it 2 games each. Alright, the initial games of data have been presented. Now it's the download. Both players going for a 2D, but I think Chip's 2D a little faster.
No, both are 10 frames.
Okay.
No.
A lot of risk. Voltan. Not quite getting a clean cash out on all of that risk, but will happily take all these hits. Once again, the left right jump heavy just ends up clipping from the most uncanniest of angles, but it is definitely enough for Chip to go for a combo. Oh, good 6-speed, that was very far away as well. Voltan still sticking in there, building towards the 50 meter. Quick RC, oh hello, where are we going? There's movement! Landing straight on top of Foki. One big hit could be the equalizing factor here. The RC gonna make sure that, oh, is that gonna, yeah, actually ends up building enough. There's a lot of meter on Voltan's Voltan to be utilized there, and now Voltan for the first time taking the leading position.
Duel 1.
These rounds have been relatively fast. Need a lot of precision to play this. For Chip, of course, you can flow very fast, but if you make one mistake and get hit really badly, it tends to be over very, very soon. But then, on the other hand, if Chip gets you into the corner and is able to unleash this bunky mesh side through the wall, this is when it gets really tough for the opponent. Overhead Rekka, RC, and even more tension coming in there. Oh, just not able to get the last nail in the coffin. And Voltan actually opted to use the burst there. Now it would be massive if Poki manages to steal this round. They're gonna go into wall break and spend the remaining burst as well on the hard knockdown. Now guess for your life. Ends up playing it fairly safe, going in with the shin. It's a valiant effort. Voltan still able to take the round back there. Okay, 2D mash into. Get the corner carry. The privilege of all the Red Wild Assault users, able to bring the opponent to the corner from basically any position on the screen. Oh, triggering the stance or the spin. Oh, but why is he too far? At that spacing, no matter if you're extending yourself into it or not, it should not hit when the opponent is so far. And now, once again, another really fast game. Poking the micro dash 6B, able to poke. Whatever that was Voltan wanted to unleash there. The butterfly Oki, back onto the ground. The risk is slowly starting to add up. Oh, into the basically wrong direction. So Poki not able to press that position too much. Oh, that was so tricky. The jump D, hold the momentum and then come down from the other side. YRC, get off me. Extremely important to not get cornered by Chip Zanev. Instant air dash, finds the hit, tries to double it up. Overhead, nice reaction there, stands up the block. A jump heavy from Chip, hitting all sides and everywhere. Another YRZ caught Voltan trying to backdash, but it was a little too far. There we go. That time, if you're sort of crossing up during the spin, depending on the position where you land, Voltan so far has been able to sort of touch the spin and still be safe as a result, but that time ended up very, very close to Pokey. Right, the offensive burst Voltan into the corner, not quite able to pick up this combo, and the escape Tatsu. Take the wall, diagonal alpha out of the corner. Lost frames, but able to get a good trade here. That walking with the butterfly Oki being extremely respectful. Voltan not choosing to unleash any DP or any of the sort. Oh, once again, do the overhead Rekka. It's gonna be very decent amount of damage. And the chase. Voltan choosing the backdash though. Ooh, perfect weight. It's one thing to sort of punish the spin with a throw, but getting the perfect timing on the strike there is definitely the thing that a lot of, or basically every character is looking for. This is Anji. One more thing. There we go. That was probably the best choice for the occasion. When you need to land one more little hit, the diagonal alpha is one of the best things that you can utilize. Force them to cross the block the cross up. And even if it's hard to hit confirm, or rather impossible to hit confirm into any relevant damage most of the time, it doesn't end up mattering if it's the last hit that you have to land on your opponent. Now Voltan going through the wall. ZoKHiZ does have the defensive 50-50, so 50 tension and 50 burst ready to go. But are we gonna get to use them? No, this time we are not. So once again, a back and forth momentum swing. Voltan momentarily takes the driver's seat again, 4-3.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
An early burst to not get cornered here by Pokey. Oh, again, this time the jump heavy, the instant air dash over the opponent, jump heavy. Oh, here we go, cash out though. Pokey to the corner, get the wall break and the positive bonus. I mean, even if you don't get the wall break with Bunky Messai, the positive bonus is still ever so important for chip players. And I think it's super great that they nerfed the positive bonus loops, made the positive bonus last a little bit shorter duration now in the most current patch of Season 3. 2P2P. Pokey responds in kind, tried to go for it. I think go there, but met with a 2S from Voltan. Right, plus frames. Voltan opting to jump out and gets a really nice empty jump in. Or rather, neutral jump in. Go YRC. My time to pressure. Once again, Voltan picking the right option. However, we are airborne. Pokey got the right scent, went for the call. Immediate burst from Voltan. And now has to break the wall without any sort of hard knockdown available. 6B, missed. The double jump makes it ever so more tight. Voltan hoping to find that one hit, immediate burst from Pokey. Probably a really nice option here. Would have basically been death as soon as Voltan is able to unleash that super. Overhead, finds it smart. Is that gonna be a kill? Voltan is not gonna be able to build the 50 meter in time. Not quite. One more hit. YRC into throw. Oh, hello? What? Wild assault frame kill? That's a very tricky thing there. Oops, it worked. Oops, it's all frame kills. As we say in the industry, it was a setup. Nice, gets a whiff punish there, but immediate burst from Loki. Instant air dash, jump heavy once again, the party starter. The command grab. Pushing ever so closer to the corner. Voltan should be able to build at least 50 tension back from this, or even more if they get to keep the pressure. Yeah, this should be a kill. Very important game here for both players. If Voltan gets this, it will go into 6 points. But if Poki manages to run it back, it's gonna be once again ever so close. Nice deflect shield, pushing both the, or rather pushing the main body out of the pressure distance. Finding the close slash, quick cash out. 1, 2, 3 into super. And look how much damage it. Oh my god, that was almost a kill. And the overhead catches the backdash as well. That was a quick momentum swing there. Poki's definitely wanting to go into that 4-5 position here. Air to air, jump PPP. The air throw is also an option on the missed calls. Press the jump heavy once again into the third Rekka overhead, and gets the wall stick on the last hit as well. Voltan looking for that one hit, potentially close slash, cut the backdash, but again, it's a little hard to hit confirm. Good burst here, vacuuming Voltan into the corner, but Voltan with a really nice RPG read, jumps out of the shin. Exactly what you want to do. Oh my god, dash in DP, caught Poki mid-air, the big commitment. But works out for Voltan for big, valuable 6-3 position here. Now Voltan is going to be sitting fairly comfortable for a while. Nice 6 speed, forcing Voltan to unleash the burst. Poki does the same. Again, steering the shin forward from that point blank distance. Actually made it whiff. Backdash works out this time. Backdash into instant air dash, going into the 6K, but not converting. Voltan really likes this jump in into jump cancel into doubling it up. Ah, so close to 50 meter. Poki, very nice challenge there. Close slash, mad damage. We going to the wall. Could it be? Nah, it's not gonna be a kill quite yet, but Voltan is gonna have to guess for their life after this one. Voltan is full of resources though. I think that's a pretty smart decision for Voltan, even though they had the full burst bar ready to go. Bursting there would certainly be a risky thing to do, and I think there's no reason to take risk, especially in this position when you're so far ahead. The butterfly Oki. Alright, just good defense from Voltan. Again with that jump in, double jump, or jump cancel into another one. YRC, oh my god, Voltan actually disrespecting there. Poki was trying to dash forward to take advantage of those plus frames. Jump deep from a very funky angle. Oh god, making it extremely plus, here we go. Baits the, that was definitely a YRC attempt from Voltan. Turned into blue RC, which definitely infinitely better. But now Poki, definitely ready to fight for this set steal. 4-6. We got 3 games to steal it away, and you know, I've seen tougher and bigger comebacks from Poki, so definitely putting it out there, definitely doable. Look at that slide with the momentum. Voltan escaping the corner. Bet the 50 meter on the parry super. Voltan was already doing something else. Get the re-stick on the wall. He does have a lot of resources to defend with here. We need to guess which side. Now Voltan. Set point. Waiting for their turn. 2D whiff punish against that round start 6p from Pokey. That Voltan has had some really good options against those Shins. Very active on the jump outs. Oh, the blue RC slowing down the frames of Pokey into the command grab. We got a lot of resources to defend with backdash into close slash. It misses. The diagonal alpha just slips through all the crevices. 6K blocked. Ooh, Voltan wants to contain Pokey in the corner. That was a very valuable. With the raw! Clipping the spin frames with the DP. Oh, slowing down the frames. Pokey on their last legs, pump potentially. Backdash out of that 2-slash. Ooh, great call. That should be a kill. And Pokey lives to fight another round still. 50 burst for both players. So Red Wild Assault conversions are available. Straight DP. Pokey probably not too worried about that. Not hitting too hard. This is, however, Voltan does have to worry about these big full combos from Anji. Once again, jump forward, jump deep, defending the airspace. Oh my god, the call! Oh, and he got the burst! That was the greatest thing! Pokey still alive and kicking 5-6. That was a great sequence there. And the patience to know that the burst was coming as well. We're definitely running this back. 2 more to go.
Duel 1.
God, those calls have been going into all sorts of directions. Jump D once again, killing the momentum and bringing Pokey back on the ground safely. Decent start. Here's 40% of your life. Without a super, mind you. That's a very respectable damage, especially when it comes to chip. Nice whip punish there, instant air dash. Need to jump heavy. Overhead Rega. We have the 50 meter and we're gonna cash out. Ooh, that was a lot of resources spent on that combo, but didn't even get a wall break. Deflect shield, pushing Voltan away. Oh my goodness, if Pokey gets this. Again, that backdash, that close slash on the backdash. Kind of hard to hit confirm. I think you would have to go into something other than close slash 2S. Jump cancel once again, plus frames from the clone. Able to frame trap, however, missing whatever the option was. Close slash. The butterfly unfortunately breaking the combo there. 6B into a quick 1-2. YRC, get off me, but Pokey not ready to give up this position just yet. Overhead, that should be the kill, and Pokey just in time before Voltan's burst goes online. He's done it. He's brought it even. 6 each. What a run back. Wait, it was 6-1. No, it was 6-3. Yeah, 6-3. Still a very great run back here. Starting up with a gold burst. Going into the YRC with that. Double jump once again. Neutral trade. Oh, okay, Voltan cashing out the mid-screen bunky mess side. This is not gonna break the wall, but it's gonna put Pokey in the corner position. Oh, interesting. The butterfly. Voltan not getting enough plus frames with that jump in there, getting thrown into the corner. Yes, oh, very nice. I think Pokey has a really nice game plan against the diagonal upwards alpha. Able to 6-speed very actively after the fact. Go first kill, first blood goes on Voltan. Both players have spent their bursts. Set point Voltan. After that great run back from Pokey. Oh, 3P hit so high. One of the greatest 2Ps in the game for sure. Really great range. And now with some pretty okay convertibility as well, since it goes into 6 heavy. There we go. Not taking the wall break yet. That's so smart from Pokey, because they didn't have the 50 burst or the tension. Let's see if Voltan is able to flip it around. Resources are accumulating. Nice, that should be it. Oh, unless the goal goes in the wrong direction, no matter. As we say in the industry, happy little accidents, just a little bit of a reset, and it has come down to this. The double Luigi, the winner of this round, goes home. Ooh, that was great from Voltan, aborting the pressure sequence. To get the bait on the deflect shield. Now he comes. What angle was that? Was that from the back? This time, Poki with a good read, jumping out of the command grab. However, chips at it. One of the fastest command grab recoveries in the game. Here we go. Activates the super. Wait. Oh, he's safe. He's safe. Jump cancel. Deflect shield pushing away, but no punish. Voltan still has so many resources. This pressure end is not gonna end. Voltan with the diagonal alpha. Oh my goodness.
I misinputted 6P into 2P at one point. At the end.
That was a really great run back.
Hey, GG's, mate. Was close.
Ooh, that was really close. Yeah, that's what it means to never give up. A lesser player would have probably crumbled under the pressure, give it up at the 3-6 position, but damn. Never say never. Also, howdy raiders from Marissa's stream. We potentially have a couple more games here. Let me go back to Discord and see what the oh.
Whammel and ZoKHiZ.
Alright, no need to check anything. Players ready to go. ZoKHiZ left side, Whammel on the right side. Now this, as I prefaced earlier, is probably gonna be Whammel's toughest game on Bounty Hunters so far. ZoKHiZ is an absolute unit of a gamer, an OG from back in the day, Plus R era, Exert era, you know, pretty much plays all Arxis games, plays a lot of fighting games, and is just de facto one of the top Finnish players. Not necessarily maybe the top, let's say, not top 3 quality, but definitely like top 8 quality for sure. Alright, get off me, but ZoKHiZ, good reaction there. That's the privilege of characters who have a very fast, far advancing reversal super. At that distance, if you release Roger when Leo is too close, yeah, you're gonna get reversal supered. Delay, get the frame trap, auto that 2S. Now, ZoKHiZ with the corner position. Got the backdash and the conversion. Oh, oh dear red wild assault. You get any hit, you're ready to convert. The RPS here. Whammel choosing the backdash. ZoKHiZ choosing the jump. I like how both players had basically the same type of read, but chose to play different tools there. When you sort of drift RC towards each other, it's basically like you can't hit any buttons because, you know, your opponent's throw is gonna go active before any of your buttons can. So you're often trying to sort of either throw or then bait the throw. Right, in the corner, we're back from Whammel. There's the pressure with the use of Blue Wild Assault. Of course, have to ever be so vigilant about Leo's reversal flash kick. And not just the flash kick, but also the reversal super, which can reach you from very surprising distances. ZoKHiZ was ready for the first command grab, and that command grab is so hard to defend against from the air, because it kind of looks like a lot of, you know...
Oh, didn't go into wall break. Oh god, that's at that bridget.
Ooh, double it up. Alright, ready with the 6B. ZoKHiZ unleashing the the burst immediately. Yeah, I think during these couple of seconds, Whammel has basically said to ZoKHiZ, yeah, you can try to instant air dash in. I'm gonna be ready with the 6P every single time. At least if she is currently at neutral. The instant air dashes are, of course, very strong against, you know, the far pokes, such as like far slashes or 5 heavies that Bridget players love to use. Or 2S, of course, that works too. Or yo-yo sets. The micro dash 2K. Ooh, still got a small hit. Not a clean conversion, but the prey has been contained in the corner.
Ooh, the Trevi. The Trevi is very good anti-air from Bridget.
Yeah, I think so far, Whammel not missing a single anti-air opportunity.
Oh, throw. And into the cross-up.
So sneaky.
That's kind of a fake cross-up Leo has after throw with 3 dashes. There's also the one where you just can't tell if Leo just cross-up you or not when you just do dash, micro walk, dash. And that's a cross-up.
Safe setup. ZoKHiZ spending 100 to get out of there. Probably a good proposition. Considering
and
that
cross-up.
Yeah, considering that Whammel getting a hit there would have probably ended that round immediately for ZoKHiZ. 2-0. But 2-0 that Whammel definitely hasn't given out for free. Yeah, micro dash forward too heavy.
Was a bit too close there.
To the low. ZoKHiZ is definitely no stranger to risky options on wake up as well. And now when we have 50 meter, those options are ever so more likely to come out. Oh, with the dash momentum going into the artist formerly known as Rekka 1.
Oh, not going for reset? No? Nice throw right there. Yeah, that's it. That was
smart.
very good there. Definitely.
Yeah, of course they're gonna DP RC in that situation. What do? Just throw them. Alright, good catch there. Just the pressure with Blue Wild Assault. Ooh, perfect comboing into it even.
Wow, that still hits. Oh, yeah. Nice throw right there.
And let's see if ZoKHiZ wants to burst
nice.
Here or hold it.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And got punished by the super.
I was actually surprised that ZoKHiZ chose to still play that round and go into the burst on that life disadvantage. Now, Whammel is gonna have a big advantage here going into this one. Oh, perfect, yeah.
They just fought just dodge your projectiles, but this isn't brand new. Yeah.
I think Leo
the safe jump.
Leo also one of the characters with the most amount of recovery on his fireball, so very punishable when it comes to instant air dashing over.
Ooh, nice.
That back turn.
Good throw right there. Yeah, nice instant super, but that's not enough to kill because of the throw scaling. And good block on the wires.
Smart, smart, smart. Whammel on the board as well, not letting ZoKHiZ run away with too much of a lead. As they say, the first couple of games are just data. And you were talking about, like earlier to the cast, we were talking about the ability for Whammel to just adjust to things. And we're seeing exactly that happen in front of our eyes. Ooh, okay, ZoKHiZ. Ooh, went for a throw bait, sorry, burst bait there.
Over clash with 6.
Now ZoKHiZ, due to holding the burst, still has access to it. Gonna unleash it right here.
Another cross-up.
Put them in the corner. Actually gonna crash out. Ooh, probably the side switch that she didn't want. but now we'll have to work with it. Grand Layer once again, but the reversal SDP.
Oh! With good throw.
Find the knees.
Oh no! Right to the wall break. Ich would have given ZoKHiZ a better position.
At the RC there, yeah.
I think Whammel thought that was a cross-up and probably maybe blocked the wrong way. Yeah, or it said count. No, it said counter. So she probably pressed something.
Alright, good jump out. Now ZoKHiZ, ooh, important bar slash, not to get contained in the corner.
Good DP from Whammel.
Immersion, no way out because Whammel is out of that burst resource. Set it up, good block on the overhead. Yeah,
Oh,
that was
nice air throw.
I think it was a guaranteed one because ZoKHiZ was already had some actives out. Raising the pressure. Very patient here, probably because ZoKHiZ is rocking that 50 meters, so was worried about the DPRC.
Oh, that's that.
Yeah, ZoKHiZ is definitely getting a lot of value here from the fact that he knows that the opponent wants to bait his universal options such as burst and everything. He chooses to delay them just enough so that the bursts come out and then you get to live with the resources in your pocket still.
Oh, nice air throw right there.
Good on ZoKHiZ, not committing fully into that jump in. Because the 6B was coming from Whammel. Time to guess? Yep, holding the low block. Now ZoKHiZ, time to take it to the corner, has an option to potentially wild assault if they really want the wall break. But keeping the prey in the corner for Leo Whitefang is pretty okay too. As long as...
Did the combo or was it... Yeah, it did come. It didn't have a good combo, to be honest. Out of a war hitting side switch. Zweites.
Ends it with the special move, very punishable on block. That time very spaced, so no punish is gonna be available. Oh, perfect read, the instant air dash through the fireball.
Goes into the low. Some very interesting mix right there.
Ooh, the 5D doesn't leave. Yeah, not backed up by RC. It kind of looks like Whammel is trying to do like a F Shiki setup.
Nice combo into the super, which definitely should kill.
2D from downtown with the dash momentum, reaching half screen away, putting Whammel in the mixing position, but here comes the DP. Running into that S fireball from Leo, not too bad like we were saying earlier. It does, make you lose a little bit of health, but...
Nice bait right there. So I said that after the second hit of Tuesio, it burst safe.
I think this was the sequence that Whammel wanted to rock earlier when they went for the blue wild assault and then 5D tap. Are we playing it again? Yes, indeed, but wasn't able to get the burst in time. It did hit, but the positive bonus just didn't yield. That's unfortunate. I think she basically bet the farm on that 5D again. And I think it was fairly reasonable to believe that she would have built enough. But alas, I think there was like literally one burst miss, one tension missing from that RC. Spaced enough. Gonna get punished. Gold first to start it off. If ZoKHiZ gets to, land anything on block, that would be great.
Good press right there against the guard stand.
Fireball, preventing the scooter from going active. Oh, but that's a safe jump! has the juice to make it safe. However, was probably trying to go for a pressure reset or a throw there. Whammel, however, ready with the Abare, and now Super, is it gonna be enough? No, so little damage.
And gets hit by the overhead.
Duel 2.
Ooh, interesting.
First round.
And
Wait,
straight
that's
in.
a full wall break. But no rights to wall break though.
Season 3, ladies and gentlemen. Ooh, I say, oh, but Whammel was already pressing a button there. It's the mix-up. ZoKHiZ gets a pressure reset.
Burst out. Lobster.
That was kind of cool. The Roger block stun, because it landed in the air, was able to give Whammel enough plus frames to get a mix-up. However, little did that do, because ZoKHiZ has found a way in again. Ooh, nice. Tag blow. And now, finds the close slash. ZoKHiZ is working with full burst, but no 50 meter.
Oh,
smart.
good BRC burst.
Such a cool feature for characters that have DP. When you're drifting forward and they put something active in there, you can still come out of that drift RC with a DP, always.
Good throw from Whammel. But that's probably not enough to kill.
Yeah, especially since ZoKHiZ is so high up in the air that Roger is not gonna be landing like all the hits from the little puppet on the ground.
Yeah.
Track back to the front, plus frames was very respectful. Maybe expecting ZoKHiZ to DP there immediately. And meeting Zok in the air with the buttons. Whammel able to hang in there. Very close to ZoKHiZ's 4 points. I mean, I was a little scared that this might have potentially gone for, or might have potentially been like completely one-sided for ZoKHiZ, but Whammel is hanging there surprisingly well. We go with a 2D once again, and actually converts that. Damn. Knockdown. We have a lot of resources to defend with, but what are we gonna play?
Oh, the cross-up. I think he wanted to go for a second cross-up, but it wasn't quite enough.
And now, same situation as before, but now Zok has all the resources in the world. Ooh, I wonder if that was a heavy DP there.
Oh, nice reversal. Good reaction on that one.
Yeah, it's pretty common sequence that Whammel has been playing so far, resetting that pressure into the blue wild assault, but this time ZoKHiZ finds the gap. Ooh, but look at what gap Whammel found.
This time ZoKHiZ learned from his mistake before and didn't DP or burst on that situation, I think. After the JS. Oh, good rock for baby. Optimal punish for rock for baby is actually just throw it. Doesn't have throw invincibility.
Yeah, it's kind of same as Leo's command grab in that sense. Waiting for the burst, but ZoKHiZ smartly delays it enough. Again, really great timing on the 6B.
Good throw.
Nice. And look at the spacing. I think even if ZoKHiZ was to go for 6B, I'm not sure if it would have activated fast enough there.
Yeah, probably. I didn't get the pickup.
Is this footsies? Oh my god! The back turn S actually caught the extended hurt box of Whammel's.
Good DP right there. Oh, again for the double cross-up. And baits for DP, that's it. Super. Yeah. Oh, just a frame to... just end the frame as you put the super game over and we got back to burst. It's sad.
Such an optimally timed super from ZoKHiZ.
Or maybe there was maybe one frame because I saw it like pop up just before the super flash happened. But it must have happened very close.
Alright. Where's this hit gonna come? Low, prompting Whammel to burst immediately. Get me out of here. Let's see if ZoKHiZ wants to save the burst or use it. We are indeed using it. Makes sense, because ZoKHiZ is so high on tension as well. Wants to maintain the position, the life advantage with those resource advantage. Also with that tension advantage. Safe setup again.
Instant cross through.
Very expensive, but we have the corner, and now we have the positive bonus as well. Still anybody's game though. One hit from Whammel, if it's a good one. Oh, this time Whammel was a little late there. Whammel has had a very keen sense for when ZoKHiZ wants to throw the fireballs, but the thing about fireballs, this works for basically same any fighting game. If you are trying to jump over the fireball after it has been used, it's already too late.
Again, going for the double times zweites.
Ooh, doubles it up! Another cross up! And
Into the super. That's not enough damage since this was a case starter, but still gonna be a good chunk. And wasn't ready for the cross up.
yeah,
It's
that,
also it's very RPS depending on what Leo's gonna press there. Run up P, run up close slash, or just the run through.
yeah. And since it's like basically a meaty situation, or meaty enough, there's nothing you can really do against that Berserker slash. Usually you can throw it if you're at neutral or in a defensive position, but you know, when you're just waking up, you just gotta hold it.
Hold it. Back turn. Hey. But one thing I have to say, Whammel's doing good. She starts to block high when she blocks back turn S, which is kind of eliminates some of the options of the high-low mix.
Cash out, and no, this would be the first set point position for ZoKHiZ. Now live or die, Whammel, make your choice. That was a really nice choice of buttons there, catching the 2D coming from downtown from ZoKHiZ.
Good throw. Over throw, but
ZoKHiZ is so
this
good at
time
mixing
taking
up.
the throw.
Nice. With the positions around. I get the wall break as well. All right, looking so far so good for Whammel. And with the safe jump, so he's trying to do something there. Roger.
Beats zweites.
Double jump, nothing to do but block there on the landing for ZoKHiZ. The FD also pushing ZoKHiZ away from that 50 meter range. Has it now. Here it comes. Where? Whoa! Get thrown! One more! Be very... Oh!
No, my god, the best enter in the game!
That was a great dance around the respect. Are you gonna DP? ZoKHiZ takes a step back, steps back in there, sees the neutral jump, back turn B, and then it was all history. Damn. But yeah, honestly, I gotta say, that was a really great play from Whammel. Like we've prefaced, this was probably one of the toughest games that Whammel has had to play on Bounty Hunters so far, against definitely one of the best of Finland, and she did really, really well. Very entertaining plays back and forth. Now, what about the last remaining matchup that we have, which is this one? Has there been word from Fish? Yes, indeed. I do see FishMan in the chat. So I presume that we are still good to go to play FishMan Chip versus Blue Ramlethal. We're gonna have all our matches of our last event of 2023. A little bit of a rocky road, but we got there in the end. Wait, is Ram holding the burger in... Wait, is that real? Or is that a Photoshop?
I think it's a Photoshop. I think she doesn't have a burger taunt.
Like, wait a second. She actually have a burger? The burger is real?
Wait, it's from the one Gold Lure shop probably.
I see.
But we never saw Ram holding a burger. Oh wait, we saw in the exit so Ram holding a burger, but in Strife we only saw Gold Lewis eating burgers.
The magic of the digital figurine mode.
Yeah, it's very nice. We made a friend and I made a tourney which is still going to launch in the German community, and the friend made a very nice thumbnail in figure mode.
Alrighty, we got the players ready to go. One last one for the road of 2023. FishMan Blue. A matchup where, you know, like we said earlier, Ram has to rely much more on the S buttons because of Chip's ability to whiff punish and move around.
S button, the K buttons, well, her fastest is very much recovery. Good bait on the burst. Oh, the running gave her enough meter, that's so funny.
Into plus frames out of that rock, still pressure going on YRC. Yeah, I think ever since season 3, I think in a lot of these, ooh, that was a nice backdash. Fish is looking, oh, drifted into the close range position. I think saw Fish unleashing, was that far slash or something, and able to throw it as well. But yeah, as I was about to say, ever since Wild Assault was implemented, I think, whoa, that was a wild play. Dash forward DP. Fish paying it with a decent amount of life here. Neutral trade in the air.
Wait, maybe it wasn't punishable. When you air block Chip's DP, or if you air block Chip's Tiger DP, it's like not punishable since Chip's DP recovers so fast.
And since in Strive you... Oh! Okay! Get a slice. And what's next?
Goes so backdash right there, but didn't quite punish it.
I remember somebody saying that, you know, after Zanse Roga... Oh, hello? Oh, again!
Oh, again!
FishMan opens it up with style, getting all sorts of Zanse Rogas back and forth.
After Zanse Roga?
Yeah, I think somebody said that it's always like either Leaf Crab or
Close slash.
Yeah, and I think
or cross up, I guess.
Yeah, most of those options will be covered with a backdash, which wasn't actually what Blue did in that situation. I think hash out.
Backdash depends on when you time the close slash. Since it should have enough active frames to catch a backdash. Nice block this time, and Ram's run speed is still enough to get a punish.
Oh, the sword explosion actually getting value there. I was like, oh, Blue completely airballed that. One more.
Good jump. But not quite getting the pickup though.
Oh, the Wild Assault still works out of that straight conversion. The treasure of season 3. Fish opens it up 1-0. Straight into the 6B, 1, 2, 3. And trying to hold onto the corner position by any means necessary. Pick up the sword during that RC. Yeah, the same bait as Blue got earlier as well. Ram still has the ability to have, you know, a lot of frames where she can block your bursts, even if it hits air globally. Very nice conversion. I think Ram is actually one of the greatest characters in the game with those jump Ps. You know, many jumpies in
Oh,
Guilty
that's
Gear.
sick catch.
We go another one.
Another one. Can we see another one?
Oh
my god!
So smart. I think Blue was thinking about it. I'm not gonna get hit by one more. Jumped, and then that's what Fish was trying to chase.
Oh, fight again for the air throw.
Right? If he gets us out. It was a very important one as well, because Fish was starting to take a lot of risk build up there.
What's that laughter in the background?
sorry, that's my wife in the other room. She's playing D&D. Anyway.
Okay. Oh, whoops it.
Right, sword explosion, pick it up. A nice escape. Now, Blue is very low on defensive resources, so one hit here, and the cash out. We get some wall slices.
No! Get the pick up!
Ooh, so smart! 6B under the aerial special moves.
Oh my...
Hello? Throw range?
Handshake. Yeah, no 6P.
Very competitive frame trap there with the sword toss.
No, then punch her!
Oh no!
Up the 5P.
There's a lot of spaghetti carbonara on the floor from both players. The throw handshake and the 5D at the end there. Alright, but Fish telling we're ready to go. We are playing here. Dash up DP. What's your move? Nice shimmy. Are we playing with fundamentals?
Oh no,
here?
he was so simple.
Fish probably very happy to get out of the corner. And in fact, working towards the left one. Great interception. Even though rather neutral trade there, the
Good damage.
position...
But not good positioning for the white wall break.
Another dash in DP. Nice escape Tatsu out of the corner. Oh, was the high sword for another one.
Oh my god, with the entire DP.
There we go with the K buttons. Got him. Is Fish gonna burst? Yeah, there it is.
Okay.
But the monkey mess side.
Could be side switching with the super.
And there we go with the 2K again, like we talked about, the 5K and the 2K, the buttons that have decent amount of reach, but minimized recovery. The ever so important tool against Zip.
Oh, resets? With the leaf throw.
At the deep dash in the close slash. 1-2, Rekka.
Again. Command throw. Another one.
Nice jump out of the clone. Avoiding the plus frames and in fact using the... Is that gonna hit?
Oh no!
Wait, I think... That might have actually close...
Does this kill?
Crossed up in the air. That's so nutty because you can never be quite sure which side does the first hit actually land on when you're airborne. So Blue might have actually gotten crossed up there. Frame trap by the sword toss. Gonna lead in with some pretty decent damage. Now Fish has 50, has full burst. But so does Blue. What are we gonna do? Playing it very safe. Ooh, no response on that missed flip kick.
Nice burst right there. Oh no! Didn't get the DP punish.
Who is
Another
already
cross up.
committed to the far slash.
And another leaf throw.
Nice jump
Got
out.
another one. Good take on the air throw right there.
Is that gonna be enough?
Yeah, no! Is it?
So
No,
what?
it didn't get the 5.
Damn, drops it and then into the overhead. That was actually a pretty good place to play the tapped 5D. Really nice presence of mind there from FishMan. Yeah, the big 2S. stop sign.
Good
And
bait
same
on the
bait.
burst.
Yeah. I think at this point, Fish will probably have to delay their burst a little more, or at least vary their burst timing there, because Blue is taking that burst every single time.
Not depending on the time, just the situation he bursts in is probably enough.
Ooh, the whiff punish, but a little too far to follow it up. FishMan finding the small hits. Now contained in the corner. This is where the big hits would start coming from. Red Wild Assault setting up a tick throw. And again, the frame trap is the delayed sword toss. Big commit if it doesn't find its mark.
Oh no, didn't get the throw.
I think because
Oh no, switch.
because Fish got hit there was actually in a extended, you know, throw inibus.
Are we going into the safe jump right now? Oh no!
Let's super save.
Oh my god, he did press something or didn't block.
You know what? I bet that was Sunset Rock.
No, he didn't have meter.
Oh, he didn't. Damn. All right, but Blue procuring a point for themselves now on the board. 1, 2, 3.
Go
There,
bait
there it
again.
is once again. Remnanthal very classically burst safe after that sword toss, because there's just so much time that you don't have to do anything while the sword is exploding. Gets a successful burst out. Ooh. Wanted to close in and pick up the sword and continue the pressure. Blue or Fish having none of that.
That animation looked really weird, to be honest.
Damn. It's the first time I see that. That must have been on the like last frame before the diagonal alpha goes active.
Looks like he would run through the opponent and then just jumps. And then just pulls the line.
Right, pick up the sword.
I think you can probably also charge like the sword there after counter and pass slash. The freeze should be long enough, but I don't know. But they nerfed the startup of Red Rider Sword, so it could be possible that it's not possible. Watching. What am I watching?
Blue having enough of this shit. Burst into the corner, but Fish.
What's up? I knew it that it would come.
The nasty thing is, if the diagonal alpha misses, you better be ready to RPS afterwards. Otherwise, Chips is gonna, you know, come down and jump at you again. Or come down with a jump in. 2, tick throw.
Strike throw.
What's next? Blue has been very active jumping onto that clone, which is basically what you have to do. If you respect it, you're just gonna eat the plus frames, and Chip is basically gonna reset his pressure on you. That's so much risk. Guaranteed counter hit if it hits. No! No, really?
I think he's dead. Oh, God. I think even without the reset, he would have been dead.
You know, that's a demonic throw bait. So here's the thing. Chip has reduced throw range. So if you utilize that fact, you could kind of like dash into the throw range and then double shenanigan, miss the throw to make them react to the throw, try to tech the throw, but also because Chip's throw range is smaller than other characters, you're probably not gonna be in his throw range anyway. That's some demonic RPS right there from Blue.
Oh my god. Because it's not a true block string if I'm not wrong.
Leaf
After
crack?
Stone.
No, that
He
makes
wanted to,
Yeah.
I saw the starter.
close last leaf card, mixing it up. Again, what is this? I swear Blue is doing it on purpose. Whipping the throw at a distance and then getting a punish on Fish's recovery. And it's working out.
And we're getting a cross-up season.
And Rekka 1, backdash out. Fish is being really respectful from a lot of these sequences where Blue is coming down from the air or crossing up with a flip kick and missing.
Oh, it's almost kind of unfortunate.
Yeah, is saved by the bell there. If he got a one more wall slash, would have probably been enough. Still gets around though. My neutral trade in the air. Ooh, and because Chip 6B, the slowest recovery of 6Bs in the game, ends up getting whiff punished on the way down.
Wait, it is.
Yeah, it's historically massive amount of recovery from Chip 6B ever since XX. Ooh, good whiff punish. There we go, towards the corner. Do we take the wall break?
The buff on Chip JD is such a cherry on top of the ice cream. He didn't need the wall bounce on JD, I have to say that, but it's a very good buff.
Was it something that was changed like this patch?
At the start of season 3, it started to wall bounce. He didn't need that, in my opinion. But it's very nice to have, I guess.
Ooh. All right. Yeah, it's so hard to punish. Like Blue went for a jab there and still didn't get the punish in after that dash in DP. Uh-oh.
First base.
Doubled it up into overhead Rekka. Blue was ready. My goodness. Yeah.
Ooh, that's just enough.
The power of Ram Lethal. When you can, when you have a relatively mid-screen-ish position, the sword tosses are usually gonna carry your opponent in there. Right, now Fish with the positive. Fishing, oh my goodness! Bobbing and weaving!
Oh, the second hit didn't make the combo gonna work.
Very high wall stick, but still, Alpha taking care of it. And another one!
Oh, drops the combo.
Yeah, Fish is doing some really good work with punishing those S buttons. Because, like, the 2S that Blue is swinging with is a great button. But we gotta take into account that we are playing against Chip Xanath. And missing with any of your S and heavy buttons is a grave deal.
Oh, missed with 5D, but still didn't get punished. Oh my god.
Missing all buttons related to the D button is
And another one. Speed throw. It's the overhead. Oh, was a bit too slow. Good gold burst.
Oh, this is so good. This is so good for
Pro
Blue.
tech.
This pressure is not gonna end unless Fish goes for YRC. Yeah, there we go. That was the best option for Fish. He was dead if he doesn't use that YRC there.
Oh, good bait. Oh, that was enough for the kill.
Great plays from Fish. Good understanding of the modern day patch. It's like ever since season 3, like you have to. If the opponent gets a wall break and on positive bonus, you have to YRC. There's this very little things that you can do against positive bonus pressure when the opponent makes you block something. Ooh. Throw on throw action. Should be a wall break. Didn't quite have the 50 burst to get the hard knockdown, unfortunately. Ooh, with the flip
The other startup. Where Rams jumps always so high. See, kind of high.
2. Fast RC. Fish holding the low block though. Go far slash. Sees the burst. Smart. Ooh, a little late on the punish.
Out.
That's
and
unfortunate.
with KZ.
That would have been probably the round for Fish, but they were a little far away after the burst bait.
The jump, but it's hard to punish when you jump it. I mean, the optimal punish is to air throw it.
Yeah, it's
It's very hard just to then also air throw it after oh shit leaf grabs.
Yeah, it's another one of those things. Jumping out of leaf crab has never really gotten you a good punish unless you do something on the way up instead of on the way down.
Yeah.
All right, Blue finding the hit with 2S, and I think we might have a disconnection here.
Maybe.
Is it pretty good considering we've gotten through the event for the most part, untouched by spectator problems. Let me flip the switch quick and put it on.
Oh, we got just spectator bug. Yeah, spectator bug.
No worries. There's still, even if Fish takes this, it's we're still gonna be able to see the ending of the set, no matter what happens.
If they decide to let it count under that circumstance.
Yeah, I usually if the players are on whatchamacallit, on in the zone, so to speak, I'll I'll usually let them just, you know, keep the points and preserve the competitive integrity at the cost of the viewer's pleasure.
Yeah, it's at the end it's still their decision if they want to count it or not. Yeah.
Alright, Blue taking one round. If Blue gets this, still super exciting.
I'm gonna guess from the damage of Ram if a Sun's Naroga was hit.
Sounds like Roga is surprisingly hard to punish in Guilty Gear Strive. Or actually, I take that back. If you try to punish...
Did his health just got nuked?
That was a massive hit.
Maybe reverse Immortal Bato, I'm gonna guess.
But if you try to punish Zanse Roga the way you punished it in the past, it's actually, you know, it doesn't work out for you. So all of us alt heads getting into a big disadvantage. I think you actually want to wait way more than in the past for punishing it. Or rather, dashing towards the corner where Chip ends up in. Speaking of ending up in the corner, again, good jump out, and gets the I think the jump was so early from Blue that it actually punished the leaf crab. Rare footage of. Spend RC for the Sabrabato. Very minus on block. Now Fish, yeah, into the Rega Super. And here comes the fun stuff. I think Blue, if they actually want to recover out of this, they would have had to use the deflect shield, but just basically a conscious decision to not use any of your burst resources, because there was quite a high chance that even if they do try to use it, they're not going to win the round. And now as a result of that, are going to be rocking with a full burst gauge.
Oh my god. Nope. No, no! But it seems like that probably Ram hasn't... No Calvados yet, but Ram's dash speed nerf seems like that he doesn't 100% get a close dash punish on Zansen or Roga.
There's a lot of variation for one. Ooh, but hold that thought! Got the DP bait here. Blue turning up the heat. Potentially, this could be a set evening game here if Blue manages to pull it off.
Oh, still catches the backdash. I think you need to very delay the backdash to punish the leaf grab. Or just be on max range for leaf grab, but on that range, no. It's just not gonna work. Perfect with
Ooh, that deflect
Pushback.
was so much. Ooh, to S. Into, yeah, has to block the sword explosion. Oh! Blue, they bent the farm there. That was very peculiar. The dash in Mortobato. Almost looking like a misinput. It was either a misinput or a very massive read. Not sure which one, but the fact of the matter is, Fish is 6 points now. And Blue requires 3 straight wins to come out of this set victorious.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Alright, we're starting with fireworks. Dash in DP, immediate burst. Fish is definitely here to have some fun while taking the set. Oh, good bell. You can actually, yeah, if you mash with your fast buttons from certain situations, you can definitely tag the clone before it goes active. Uh-oh, that sword is gone.
The Denta here.
Oh no! Whip on the third strike confirmed, and Fish will happily take the gift horse.
Duel 2.
Thrust.
Started with the close slash. Potentially a set-ending point here for Fish. Through the wall we go. Full burst for Blue, but very little tension to spend. Oh, you know what they say.
Oh no, didn't give a confirm out. Close to it.
Ooh, okay.
Oh, nice BSC.
Very expensive, but I think you'll usually pay any amount of meter to get into the corner position.
Bursts out and gets the hit. One thing I don't think Fish does. Oh, that's definitely gonna kill. Oh, 7-4. One thing I think Fish doesn't know is if you hit a button on a crouching opponent and then do Rekka, you can do all 3 Rekka hits. But only on crouching, not on standing opponents.
Yeah, it could be, you know, it's hit confirms can be hard sometimes, and sometimes in the heat of the moment, it's, you know, you're gonna be thinking about a lot of things, so sometimes you miss the optimal hit confirms, but none of that matters, for FishMan stands at the end with a very decent 7-4. Well fought for both players. And as the New Year fireworks starting to go off in the background, so does our event draw to a close.
No Deutschland wins today.
Damn, feels bad. Maybe next week.
Maybe next year.
Maybe maybe next year. Damn, we gotta wait until next year for more Germany W's. But yeah, speaking of next year, we're probably gonna keep this up. So far, since Guilty Gear Strive released, I think I've missed like 4 broadcasts at most. So yeah, that's a little bit of consistency for you, or rather a picture I'm gonna paint you for how often you can expect these things to come out in the future as well. And if you want to sign up for the next week, you can join my Discord, which is the easiest place to get the sign up forms and get all the information. Whew. But that said, it was a pleasure to commentate the last one of 2023 with you, Pokey.
Yeah, it was.
And looking forward to more stuff in the next year. Thank you also to everybody who's been watching Bounty Hunters, who've been part of the production of Bounty Hunters, as well as all the players. It's definitely as long as you guys want to play, that's as long as I'm gonna keep hosting. So that said, let's see if... I think we probably don't have a lot of Guilty Gear Strive content going on at the moment, because it's especially in the European region, since it is New Year's technically.
Nothing. No one's online.
Yeah, I don't know.
Gültige X und Core Plus A ist online.
If anybody has like suggestions where to dump a raid to, I'm open, because all my personal options are sort of exhausted here.
Same goes for me.
Sorry?
Same goes for me. The only ones online is you.
Raging Hunter? Alright, that's good enough for me. I don't know who that is, but
I heard of him, I think.
I guess we're gonna find out now. Alrighty then. Everybody have a great new year. Enjoy the last hours of 2023. And that said, we'll see you again next year. Bye-bye.
Bye.